All right, in probably a little more than an hour, the Family Research Council will be holding its community impact training at our Faith and Freedom Chapel in Baton Rouge. Joining me now in studio to discuss tonight's event and how community impact training can help your church make a difference in your community is Tim Throckmorton, National Director for Community Impact here at the Family Research Council. Tim, welcome back to Washington Watch.
Thank you, sir. Glad to be here.
So let's, by the way, folks, before I go any further, let me just say this. If you would like to join us tonight, you can join online or you can join in person. If you're in the area, just text CIT to 67742. That's 67742. You have to register to be a part of it, or you can go to tonyperkins.com. So what can they expect tonight, Tim?
Well, we're going to talk about how you can start a community impact team in your church that will affect your community, your state, and the nation. One of the questions I get around the country, Tony, is what can I do? Yeah. Parents, grandparents, how can I help? What can I do? And this is a tangible way that people can get involved very simply in a local arena, but often getting involved with a community impact team leads to involvement in local the local civic arena, and many people are running for office now who started out as members of a community impact team.
Yeah, it's right where you are. It's kind of like Nehemiah and building the wall right there in front of your house. So we talk about what's happening in our nation. We've been talking about what's happening in Washington on Capitol Hill today. And this is, we need to think nationally but act locally. And we can make a difference right where we are. And you have the tools through the community impact team. So what kind of things will they learn tonight?
They'll learn how to build a team, who to look for, the type of individuals in a church who can be a part of that team or should be a part of that team with their giftings, and then how those giftings with this team's structure can influence local elections, school boards. You can have a lasting impact educationally through local schools, Christian schools. They can get involved in the electoral process, which, again, that's that door of understanding. A lot of folks don't understand how government works in America anymore. Well, this is a way to not only understand, but to put your hands to work.
Right. And tonight we're gonna be looking at a couple of these issues that have people concerned: election integrity. We're going to be joined by former Secretary of State of Ohio, Ken Blackwell, who is a special advisor on election integrity for FRC Action, talking about the states that have changed their laws since 2020. We're also going to talk about what different election laws have. Now, Louisiana, New Jersey, Mississippi, and Virginia all have elections this fall. And so there's folks, actually, I voted today. That's why I got this little sticker on. I voted early. And so we're going to talk a little bit about where you can find out about your particular state and what's happening in your state, but also certain laws that have been changed that we don't really like, but they're in place, like early voting, voting by mail, and we need to use those tools. Ballot collection. We have churches.
Exactly.
We're going to be talking with Gina Gleason from California, where California churches actually did ballot collections, and they won congressional seats as a result.
It's like Jeremiah said, seeking the welfare of the city, the country where you are. And that's what folks get to do. They get to be involved in the process, bringing their biblical worldview values to bear in that civic arena. And they not only begin to understand things better, but they begin to see how the issues, how the Bible speaks to the issues that local politics, national and state politics, how that meshes together and how we are to be involved, engaged as salt and light.
All right, Tim Throckmorton. That begins at 6:30 Central Time this evening. And again, folks, if you'd like to be a part of that, you can join online or in person. Go to tonyperkins.com or text CIT to 67742. Tim, look forward to seeing you tonight.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.